in fine wrinkles will disappear after application.
Beautiful. Okay. Now then, the last thing is, let's see. Let's talk about Actifirm.
What's Actifirm?
Okay, Actifirm. Okay, the ingredient Actifirm is from two plant extracts that have been found in studies to help increase collagen production and increase hyaluronic acid. So it firms the skin and reduces facial lines.
Hyaluronic acids. Hyaluronic acid.
Yeah.
So Actifirm is one of the newest research developed product that's been found in two specific plants, and applied in our product cause developing and replenishing the hyaluronic acid, which is important in rejuvenation and recreation, reconstructing and redeveloping a new collagen, which is important. So far this has never been done before, because new collagen normally does not form unless there's a major cut or damage by a physical opening wound. So collagen does not form unless it's been stimulated from outside unless the skin was cut open.
Well, I want you to read this, because I'm going to put a chart up when you say this. You can keep it on and you can even read it.
Let me just read it one time.
Okay. Well, keep going. Is it on?
Oh, keep on, yeah.
Okay. Just go ahead and read me this chart. You can see from the chart that the integral skin firmness, it goes up in 1 week 11%, in 2 weeks 21%. Our research also showed the skin thickness in 1 week went 7%, 2 weeks 12% increase, and the superficial facial lines.
Well, I should have the chart somewhere here.
Yeah, but I'll do that. I'm going to insert it later. I'm just going to have your voice, and I'm going to have on screen the chart.
So why don't I have to? I don't have to look at that thing.
No,
I can talk about it.
Here you can just read it.
In the original study that was done in our laboratories, the Firm and Lift Actifirm TS, the clinical study showed that the integral skin firmness has, what does it say here, from 11 to 21%.
Okay. No, this is in 1 week 11% improvement, 2 weeks 21%. The white is 1 week, the blue is 2 weeks improvement.
Okay.
So you can just say skin separate, like instead of putting them all together, I'd rather have them separate. Maybe you can say one, saying when our key ingredients were studied, we found dramatic changes in the skin. Can you say that, Borko? The first change we found, do it the way you did it. You did fine. Just go ahead and do it, and go ahead.
When the Actifirm, Firm and Lift Actifirm was tested in the laboratories, it has shown, as you can see from the chart, very important differences in a week and 2 weeks time. When we did study the skin firmness has increased in first week 11%, in the second week 21%.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again. The Actifirm study found this.
The Actifirm studies in our laboratory, Actifirm's application in our cream has shown a tremendous improvement in the skin firmness. First week showed 11% improvement, in the second week 21%. When we did study the tightness and the thickness of the skin, we found out that the skin sort of got filled out. That's what comes the bubbling again. See, I can't use it. So when we did study the thickness of the skin, the first week improved. The thickness meaning that the skin basically has sort of evened up. It's not any more rough, there's no more wrinkles, and therefore we have a tremendous sort of evenness of the skin. That's what we mean by thickness. Show that we have the improvement of 7% first week, and the second was a 12% improvement. When we did study the superficial facial lines, the first week showed improvement of 22%, and the second week they showed a 36% improvement. That is a very, very good result considering the products that we have on the market.
Okay, now to give me a shorter version, just say, in 2 weeks, I just want to hear the 2 weeks. In 2 weeks we can, the ingredient that we use called Actifirm has been studied in the laboratory. In 2 weeks we can Improve skin firmness by this, whatever number.
In a study in our laboratory, Firm and Lift Actifirm has shown that skin firmness can be improved in 2 weeks for 21%, skin thickness can be improved in 12%, and superficial facial lines can improve to 36.7%.
Okay, so and improving the lines, yeah, that's great. Reduction. I think we should say reduction in lines by 36%. So let's just say that last sentence.
Okay, and in a reduction of the lines,
Let's say a sentence, say that our study found that the Actifirm.
the Firm and Lift Actifirm has shown that in 2 weeks we can reduce the facial lines for 30.6%.
30 points, no.
36%.
Okay, say it over again.
The Firm and Lift Actifirm has shown in now clinical studies in laboratory, later applied on a patient, that in 2 weeks we can reduce the wrinkles.
Okay, wait, cut on that. Let me just say, no, don't cut that. Okay.
We can reduce facial wrinkles.
Okay, the laboratory studies found Actifirm can reduce facial
The laboratory
lines.
studies only, right?
Yeah, the laboratory studies found that the Actifirm can reduce facial lines by 36% in 2 weeks. Look on the camera and say that. You don't need that.
Okay, the laboratory result showed that Actifirm in 2 weeks can reduce the facial wrinkles in 2 weeks for 36%.
Wonderful. But say it again, by 36%.
By 36%. The laboratory studies found that Actifirm can reduce the wrinkles superficial in 2 weeks by 36%.
One more time. That's good. You did good. You did good. Just do it one more time, but just to make you more comfortable.
The laboratory studies showed that Actifirm applied within a period of 2 weeks can reduce the facial wrinkles for 36%.
By 36%. One more time.
Firm and Lift Act.
Wait, I don't want that paper to be in the picture.
Huh?
Grab the paper. Thank you, because it'll show.
A laboratory study showed that if applied, Firm and Lift Actifirm over a period of 2 weeks can reduce the facial wrinkles by 36%.
Perfect, great. Okay, so this ingredient increases skin thickness, firmness, and elasticity. Firm and Lift can do what? What can Firm and Lift do, doctor?
So Firm and Lift, in fact, does do what youthful skin does supposed to look like. Increases the thickness of the skin, increases the...
Okay, so we have thickness, remember now, thickness, firmness, elasticity, reduced lines. Okay, so let's say Beverly Hills Firm and Lift can do this for you.
So in a one sentence, Firm and Lift, Beverly Hills Firm and Lift.
Wait a minute, start over. That's the name of the product.
Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, in other words, can do what every young skin.
Okay, don't forget the young skin. Just give me the things that Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, what's it going to do for me?
So Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, in other words, in a short, will erase your lines from the skin existing. It will thicken your skin and firm it, which really we all like to have as we use our product.
So now just repeat these sentences the way I'm going to tell you. Say when I gave the products to my patients, the results were amazing. The lines were visibly erased.
That's a little bit too much, but that's okay. I'll go on a limb. That's going to cost me my license.
No, don't do it. Okay, then don't do that. No, then say.
Let's not get into that.
Okay, what my patients are experiencing
the
wonderful
most
results.
That's right.
Wonderful
That's
results.
is always pass it to the patient, and we'll get enough patients to confirm that. Using over the period of time, using a Beverly Hills Firm and Lift has been very rewarding for me in my practice, because patients were very happy all the time as they talk to me. They always say to me they remove the wrinkles, the skin is sort of a firmer, harder, and thicker, which makes him look much more younger.
That was great. great. Do that one more time. That was good. You got it down.
Okay. Over the period of time as a patient using a Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, always have the same sort of a answer in 3 areas, always confirming what I hope to happen after the use of the cream is that the skins become invisible for the fine wrinkles. The skin is much firmer and thicker, which gives them that youthful, young appearance. And that makes them satisfied.
Okay, now tell me, why did you develop Firm and Lift? Because some of your patients, why did you do this line?
The line did come out as a result that even though applying all the surgical and all the chemical and laser work that's been done on skin, we never really achieved complete perfection of skin. Adding and giving Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, putting a product that would reach down to the level of the dermal layer and attacking the problematic layers such as a collagen, elastin, and some of the deficiency that comes out due to aging process, we were able to enhance and improve the results of a surgical procedures to 1. But there was a group of patients that are much younger who basically did not need the surgery, but they wanted to keep fresher, younger skin. At that point, we were able to achieve thickness, firmness, and removing some of the fine wrinkles around the eyes and around the mouth. Shit, okay. I'm getting better now.
Oh, hey, you're
I'm
on a roll.
starting to roll.
And we're like wrapping it.
Now I can redo the whole thing much better. I can start talking for an hour.
So what benefits am I going to see if I use this product? And how long will it take me to see results?
So all the patients, all the persons or whoever uses the product, it will be a very rewarding for them to know, coming from my experience, which has been over the past 27 years, a struggle to make the thing perfect. Using this product, we were able to give to the patients, without any major trauma of the surgery, improving their firmness, thickness, and their fine wrinkles existing around their surface of the face, where this was sort of alleviated and disappeared. My goal was not only to maintain the surgical work, but also help some of the younger generation, particularly baby boomers who are coming up with their demand to improve their physical and skin look.
Can a person with damaged, aged skin regain younger looking skin with Firm and Lift?
In other words, if some patients did not want to have a surgery, they want to buy some time and continue to look fresh and sort of a less time damaged, using a Beverly Hills Firm and Lift will give them a period of time which they can improve the thickness of the skin, firmness, and sort of remove some of the fine lines on their face, and buy some time without having a full-blown cosmetic surgery, which in fact is quite expensive and they might not be ready for it.
That's good. Well, now just in a sense, surgery is not for everyone. Surgery is not for everyone, but everyone can use the Beverly Hills Firm and Lift.
I found that over the period of time that even though when the patient walks in off the street from the office to mine, sometimes they're not ready to have the surgery right away. There's sort of a time to prepare themselves in order to increase the circulation, increase the nourishing of the skin, and by using Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, they can prepare themselves and get ready for the surgery. Some of the patients are not ready for surgery. You shouldn't have the surgery. In that case, they can use the Beverly Hills Firm and Lift.
And I recommend that all my patients use Beverly Hills Firm and Lift to maintain their facelifts in addition to those.
And the most rewarding part of all this project that I have done so far was that after the surgery, majority of my patients have been very satisfied and with lots of rewards to me, telling that the Beverly Hills Firm and Lift helped them extend, prolong, and their surgical results.
In one sense, we can say that a lot shorter and just say that my formulas for helping my patients to maintain younger looking skin even after they have the surgery.
My formula, Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, has helped me in my practice not to have the patients come back for the surgery than they should, and prolong the period of time coming back for the surgery, because the Beverly Hills Firm and Lift have prolonged their youthful appearance.
Okay.
By using it. That's not good.
Okay.
My developed formula has not only helped patients that did not have a surgery, but even the patients that had the surgery in prolonging their surgical results by them applying it in a regular after-surgery period.
Okay. Why don't you say that if you use my Beverly Hills Firm and Lift, your skin will stay younger for your lifetime? Younger looking.
Everybody knows in life and by now that a care of the skin and youthful look depends on the upkeeping, the hygiene, and the.
No, you don't have to go there. Don't.
No,
you
I'm
don't,
going to.
You see, you're making a speech. You just need a sentence. I'm looking for sentences. Just say. I recommend all women of all ages and all skin types use my Beverly Hills Firm and Lift every day, and you will look younger.
My formula is applicable to any age group of women, including the men as well, because it works always on the level of a damaged skin, dermal layer, and causing a firmness, thickness, and removing some of the fine wrinkles. Therefore, any age group can use this product.
Perfect, I can use that. Okay, let's see, I missed anything. Did I miss anything? Oh. Why is aloe so important on the skin?
Aloe is one of the old skin remedies. Has been used and has a very much unexplained medically completely, but very confirmed medically, a anti-inflammatory effect, and it has a soothing effect on the skin.
Okay. Could you say that one of the most important ingredients in my formulas is aloe?
And considering that this effect, one of the most important part of my formula contains aloe vera, and is the most natural way.
Why don't we say that one more time and say, one of my most important ingredients in my formulas is aloe, because it's very soothing and healing on the skin.
One of the most important ingredients in my formula is aloe, which makes the skin a less irritating, inflammatory, faster healing, and causes a more natural epithelialization of the skin.
It's pretty, but try it again, because you went like, okay. I loved it. It was great. Your eyes were like, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. We're doing a bullshit story. Let's go on.
Okay,
No, wait, wait.
Okay, but
one of the most important ingredients in my formula is aloe vera, who has been over the period of time shown to be one of the irreplaceable factors in the healing of the skin, removing the fine irritable spots and increased blood supply to the area.
Let's try it shorter, okay? One of my favorite ingredients in my
one of the most important ingredients in my formula is aloe vera, which is a integral part of a skin treatment and causes a rapid healing and stopping hyperemia or irritation, or and stop it again.
You know, just make it simple. You're talking like a doctor.
One of the most important ingredients in my formula is aloe vera, which is a most known as a removing a redness and increased healing in the wound.
Why don't we just, okay.
One of the most important ingredients in my formula is aloe vera, which has been known to cause or help wound healing, reduce the redness and hyperemia, as well as a normal epithelialization of the skin.
Okay, I just wanted you to say, I use aloe vera because it soothes. It soothes the skin. The word soothe is all the women want. You don't have to get like a doctor.
And over the years, it's shown that aloe vera in a burn patient applied directly in a gel form from the plant causes instant reduction of the pain, redness, and discomfort.
Okay.
And being as it being used in a soothing form, application of aloe vera in our product, as a part of our formula, has proven to be very soothing.
Okay, that was good. Now, if you could just say, I put vitamins, and I've used aloe vera, because these are very soothing to the skin.
No, they're very important repairing of the collagen.
Well, that's good. Say that. Why the hell do you use it?
The addition,
I'm sorry.
all the ingredients in the Beverly Hills Formula Lift in my formula have the products such as vitamins, minerals, and some of the known ingredients on the market which are part of the repairing of a damaged collagen. Helping penetrate those ingredients with our formula, we were able to deliver those normally needed for a repair of a collagen through the skin via application of our products. If used in a regular basis, in a proper timing, and meaning day and night, I think we're achieving excellent results.
It's good, but it's too long. I said I need little bites. Okay. So I use vitamins, I use plant extract, and I use aloe. Here, the formula combines, read what it says, and say it in your own words, that first sentence. The top one.
One of them, all my products in the Beverly Hills Formula Lift are designed to be used in repair of damaged collagen. Antioxidants, minerals and vitamins, alpha hydroxy, and other ingredients in the formula have been proven to be most of the ingredients in Beverly Hills Formula Lift are designed to penetrate and repair the damaged collagen in the skin. Antioxidants, which tend to sit and maintain its presence in a large form in the skin, have been neutralized by using our Beverly Hills Formula Lift.
Okay. Why don't we get in, let me just have one last closing sentence, and I want to get this other girl in here to say, okay, the Beverly Hills Formula Lift will firm, lift, and improve your elasticity dramatically. I've seen it work for my patients, and it can work for a lot of
Beverly Hills Formula Lift will improve the firmness, the elasticity, will remove the fine wrinkles. I've seen it in my patients. I'm sure it will do it for you as well.
Okay.
Well, laugh, right?
Katya's moving.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. What are we doing?
Kind of a examination.
Look at her face.
Okay, but are you taping it?
Oops.
Okay. Or just my stuff is
God,
so
that's
So you're going to say what
I
part
don't
of
wanna-
the product that I need?
No. I'm just. This is the examining part. I'm now in a practice.
Okay,
I'm saying
all
that.
right, you know what? So do an examination. Now go like this. Do an examination. Tell me about her skin. What do you see? What aging has happened to her skin? Talk to us.
Okay, here we have a skin that's done the ravage of time is shown. We have a damaged superficial layer with the pigment appearance, and we have some laxicity of the skin which comes with the aging. These are the signs of a loss of a collagen support and domination and predominant elastic fibers. This is the kind of skin can be helped with a firm Beverly Hills Formula Lift by using it for a period of time will cause that the skin, the fine wrinkles will disappear. There'll be some tightness and firmness of the skin and good look.
I say it again, but don't laugh. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, so explain what's happening.
Here's a skin that has been damaged
What
by...
are you showing? What's your what's your shot?
It's like a weight, like a little, like about forearm up.
Is it about here?
Yep.
Okay, it's not here.
No.
We're starting about here.
You go above the stomach.
Okay, that's right. I'm no dummy.
Above everybody's stomach.
Okay, okay.
So here's
All right, go ahead.
here's the skin that's been besides aging process, which is visible. There is some sun damage and some of the pigment formation, which are part of the photo sensation of the light. We using a Beverly Hills Formula Lift at this stage, we can remove some of these fine wrinkles here around the mouth and thicken the skin, which is now lax here, and would cause a disappearance of these lines. That would be the sort of a instant improvement of the skin without surgery.
Excellent. Can you go sit a little bit closer to her?
That's the
This is
sun.
very
That's
important.
that's enough. That's enough.
It's okay? You're
That's
close
en-
enough?
that's
Can you
enough.
close enough to her?
Let's finish that. Let's.
Just
Be
touch
closer.
her
Just
face
close up
just a
the
little
hand.
bit, just her face.
Yeah.
This side,
Yeah.
this side.
This side.
Very slowly,
Yeah, that's good.
Just a
That's
close
good.
up on the
Now
side.
do the other side.
Now turn your,
Mhm.
There you go.
Look up.
Like that.
No, look over here. Yeah, perfect.
Mhm.
There you go.
No, slowly. Like you're very tender.
Yeah.
like-
So yeah.
That's right, like you're examining her.
Yeah. What we're
No,
doing.
let it- hold your eyes here. Right on my brush.
God, what they're doing to us over here. I don't do that. Kind of.
Oh,
I don't get
wait a
paid.
minute. Come on, guys. Look here. Look here. Not, okay, now. Just examine, like you're surprised.
No, here we are, here, this and that. I don't have to even talk, right?
Right, because we're just looking at
We're just
Now
doing
you
the
go,
stuff.
uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now put the neck. Hold the neck. Look at the neck, of the sagging in
Mhm.
the neck. She has no sagging.
And you can put all the story I already told you.
Right, exactly.
Okay, this
Keep doing
and this
close-ups
and
with
that
your
here.
fingers. That's why
Right
it's gotta
here.
be really slowly carrying.
Okay, that's
Tenderly,
enough. That's enough.
tenderly.
That's
Thank you very much.
It means enough.
Thank you
That's
very much.
enough.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
Kill me out. Who knows what's gonna come out? This is how you get into a Patty. You got more than enough.
Oh, yeah.
Then we're gonna have
I got it.
But for the researchers, it was not simply their day and night observations, but their long-term studies that were to produce the results they were searching for.